A dinosaur's final meal revealed, the 75-million-year-old fossil that sheds new light onto what dinosaurs ate and how they hunted. Scientists looking at the 75-million-year-old remains of a dinosaur have been able to identify its last meal. The bones of two other much smaller dinosaurs were discovered inside the fossil, which was found in Canada. Our science correspondent Victoria Gill has the details.
Entombed in 75-million-year-old rock. This is a gorgosaurus.
The backbone would have been here. You can see all the ribs.
It's a type of tyrannosaur, a close cousin of T-Rex. But this fossil is hiding the remains of something else.
What was uncovered when the fossil was being cleaned at the museum is that there were toe bones of a very small dinosaur found between the individual ribs of the tyrannosaur.
Those bones weren't immediately obvious to experts, but they were this gorgosaurus's last meal. Highlighted in this diagram of the fossil, they're actually the remains of two small baby dinosaurs. And there was enough remaining of those unfortunate creatures for paleontologists to identify them. Both sets of legs belonged to this small bird-like dinosaur called Chitipas. It gives an insight into how the young tyrannosaurs would have hunted and bitten their prey in half.
The prey remains were actually preserved by the tyrannosaur's stomach. So this fossil is actually the first solid evidence that we have for diet or feeding behavior in a juvenile tyrannosaur.
Experts say this also tells the story of how much tyrannosaurs transformed through their lives. Young animals were agile predators, slender with blade-like teeth, while mature tyrannosaurs like Gorgosaurus and T-Rex were slower but much more powerful.
They were so big and so strong that they crushed through the bones of their prey. Literally, there's fossils that have bite marks that match the teeth of the big adult tyrannosaurs. But the younger ones chase down their prey. To me, that's really neat because it reveals these tyrannosaurs to be a lot richer, a lot more complex, a lot more nuanced as characters. They weren't just monsters. They were real animals, and they adapted, they changed as they grew up.
This tyrannosaur never quite grew up, but its remains are a glimpse of its final hunt 75 million years ago. Victoria Gill, BBC News.